Hello there, my name is Wikianara, and welcome back for another round of Soma. So last time we got into Tau, we learned that a lot of bad things were happening in Tau. Like they basically thought something went wrong down here, and basically everyone had died, which they wouldn't be incorrect about. But we got into Tau, we're looking for the Ark, and we have a friend. We have a friend in here. It is one of the HPSs, the high pressure suits, and he is not fun. It basically, so when I open this door, it is... Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go look at that map for a second. Look at it a bit closer, because I didn't do that last time. So up there's the living area. So I'm currently here. If I go up there, that's where I'm going to. We're trying to find the Ark system, because I don't know where it is in here. But I know that our friend is literally right past that door. When I open that door, he is right past it. You know what I should do? Just turn off all the lights. That's something I've never really thought about. There he is. Oh, dude, you came out of nowhere. Okay. Wait a minute, is he an instant death? No, okay, he's not. I thought he may have been. Okay, so it turns out he is not an instant death, which that is good. I was having issues with him last time, trying to figure out what exactly to do to get away from him. So, I gotta give it to him. I absolutely love the different enemies in this game, because there's a lot of creativity to them when it comes to, like, it's not the same exact enemy over and over again. He, like, totally knows where I am. Like, constantly. But there's a lot of creativity to them in the way of, oh, there's the laboratory. That might be where I need to go. But yes, we know what their basic principle is. They're humans and robots taken over by the WoW. But they're all different. They look different. They have different appearances. And it's just cool. Oh, look at a health thing. An actual health bar would be kind of cool, but, you know, I think it would get rid of a little bit of the atmosphere, you know? I don't know if turning off the lights or not makes me harder to see. I can just hope that it does. I didn't know if running away from him was the best idea or not, but I have to figure out where the Ark is, because I have no clue. We just know it's somewhere down here in Tau, and that's all we know. Or that it's supposedly supposed to be somewhere down here in Tau. Because this is supposed to be, like, the deepest base they have. Which is funny, because they said it's not a permanent base. But, like, there's living quarters and crap. Why would there be living quarters and crap? Alright, backup power offline, intercom, access logs. Oh yeah, and this dude is fast. He is not like the other ones. He is fast. Okay, kind of crappy thing is, like, I want to read the different logs and stuff that they have, because, like, someone put a lot of work into that. Someone specifically, like, took hours writing all that stuff, and I don't get to read it because I'm focused on running away. But, like, it would be nice to be able to sit there and read these things, because, like I said, someone spent their time, or, I mean, rather, yeah, someone was paid to do it, but still, someone got, like, spent all this time doing these, like, reading these things. Poison the imprint, much reach, Omicron. I don't know if any of that means anything. Sterilize batch, feed the heart. What? So is there something for me somewhere that I can, like, get rid of him? Maybe? I'm afraid to walk into, like, a lot of things because I know I'm just gonna, you know, die. Okay, so there is that other vault door. That kind of vault-like door. I would say they're basically a vault just because they're, like, these much larger, thicker doors. I don't know if this works yet, or not, because I haven't really tried it too much in this game. I've done it in past frictional games, or games made by frictional games, but being next to a door when a monster opens the door, and, like, being, like, right here and then sneaking around them when they walk in. I don't know if that really works in this game or not, because, like I said, I haven't tried it yet. So since that's a process, I'm gonna let that just do its thing. Stare at the floor. Or rather, I want to stare just a little bit up just so I can see if he's coming in. Oh, there he is. I couldn't tell whether or not he was walking away or walking towards me. Oh, he was walking away. No, he's not, though. He's walking towards me now. I'm assuming that means, like, this one is stronger. Because last time, or any of the other enemies that I've dealt with, they've just kind of been, they've taken at least, like, 3 whacks to kill me. But not this dude. He takes, like, 1 whack and or 2 whacks and I'm dead. And it would make sense, right? Because, like, the high pressure suits are stronger. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. Well, I'm not dead, but I'm... Oh. I don't see it much in the real, like, light because I've been... You know what? I question why they don't finish the job. I don't know what I've just opened up, but I don't care. I'm gonna go up there. Okay. Aha. Ooh. So, we knew they were basically, like, what happened in Tau is they ran out of food, and, they were having energy issues. What is that? Okay. Oh, well, that's broken. Well, I guess I'm in here now. Okay. That's how I see a lot of things when it comes to, like, breaking broken ladders and stuff like that. It's basically you fall into them. You're like, well, that I'm here. I guess there's no way back. Blah. Yeah, I don't really know how much. Ooh, that's. Move on. Who talking to me? So this has happened multiple times, but I get this friend, this random visitor, that'll come in and he'll talk to me, and I don't know who the hell he is. But he's. I wonder. So, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe it's like the.
Away, wow. Not letting you or your stupid pets inside.
Is there a friend in here? I think there's a friend in here. A person, like, well, I mean, not necessarily a person, but possibly like a robot. But I wonder if what the thing is that is, like, been, basically, you could almost call it haunting me. That's basically, he's, ooh, yeah, that dude. That dude. Like, ever since he got out of the one thing, the containment unit. I wonder if what he is, if he's basically like the embodiment of WoW. I mean, yeah, that's what some of the other ones have technically been. I mean, I don't know if you'd consider them technically, but, like, they have been, yes, WoW has taken over them. But I wonder if these ones are more specifically, like, or that guy is more specifically, he is WoW.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey.
Like, WoW created itself a body.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
Should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Aww. Yeah, so another thing we were told, sickness spread. Aw. Wait a minute. That's Catherine. Oh, and that's another thing, see? So, that we know, is that Catherine's body may be down here. We haven't ran into it yet, we haven't found it yet, but we know that it may be down here. But yeah, basically, so, they ran out of food, sickness started to spread, and, like, the power, they were having power issues, and so they eventually, like, they shut off power to a portion of the place and went off of that.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Oh, wow.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Omicron?
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the WoW to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
I've had this thought, and it kind of scares me, but, what if the... What I'm calling the, well, not the embodiment, at least the monster that is currently chasing me is Catherine. Because, as we know, a body has to be in the, where are you at? Where you at? Come on in, buddy. Let's have a chat.
We have to stop it.
No, we don't. My job is to start the WoW, not stop it. Oh, that's a... What? What are you? What is happening there? I don't like what's ever happening there. Can I smother it? I'm gonna smother it. Oh, I don't like that. That's gross. He's like turning into a bug. I gotta like face him so my vision turns to normal. He's like the only one that if I face him, my vision turns back to normal. Joanne Ross. No, we don't. Where are you? Face me, you. Dive room. I'm gonna go into dispatch first. Maybe I can find a way to unlock those things from in here. You did? Okay. Door locks. Hi, friend. I knew I heard the door open behind me. Unlocked. So I gotta find a code for that one. Okay. But we heard a voice out inside of the infirmary. So I'm gonna go into the infirmary, see if there's anyone in there. Because that's what it seems like. I heard something splapping. I don't like the splapping sounds. I might get shot. I might go in here and get shot. That's what might happen. Hello? 'Tis a human!
You're different.
Because I'm not... Oh, I'm not WoW.
Human.
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so.
Oh,
You're the
there's...
first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
There's no one alive at Omicron.
Yeah.
you've been there?
I've been all over.
They all did.
The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Who are you again?
God.
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to
I
find the
don't
Ark.
know!
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. Tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
Oh, God, no.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
So, I have a decision to make. I have a huge decision to make. So, I mean,
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
I've got to
guess.
think of.
I got no secrets
Oh,
worth
Catherine.
keeping.
I've got to think of things of what to do. So, she is, like I said, she's the last human alive. But she's the. Oh my god. She's the last human alive, technically. And I have to decide whether or not I want to kill her. Whether or not killing her would be the most merciful thing to do. 2768, okay. I'm gonna go see what's in this other room first. Before I grab the arc. Because I'm assuming the minute I grab the arc that things are gonna go down. Shut up. But yeah, now I've got a huge decision to make whether or not to kill her or not, because she's the last human left. She is legitimately the last human left alive. But you look at the state of her, and you think it's like, would this actually be a mercy killing? Okay, so that's the Healy thing. Wait. So does Alpha exist? That's something we've been basically debating, is whether or not Alpha exists. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kovsky, Koetzi, and I survived. Ackler is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. Koetzi is made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had crumbs, and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently, they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from. Everything for one very important, except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, but they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron to what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dal and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. So it does sound like Site Alpha is a thing.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human?
So, I didn't realize that was...
WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
So, sounds to me like it is a very typical situation of AI gone wrong. Someone decided to make this thing. They thought it was doing good. It thought it was doing good. And really it wasn't. But it kept going and going and going and getting further beyond. They decided to kill it. Couldn't be killed, whatever. But it took over. It kept trying to do its primary function, and now it started getting smarter is one of the things. It kept getting more and more intelligent, and now it's reached some other level, and now we have to deal. It's taken over. So our only option is to launch the Ark and take things and hope that we can live on through that. So, God, this is sad. What is that? Oh, I can just sit down. Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna sit here for a little while and think. But I guess we'll figure out what to do in the next one. We know I still need to launch the Ark, but like, what do I do with her? Killing her seems wrong because that's literally forcing a species to go extinct, but also she doesn't seem to want to be here. She is I suppose the positives of Mercy killing her are outweighing the negatives. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna do that in the next one. Grab the Ark and get the hell out of Tau. But I am all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.